Bonjour YouTube, this is Reese Shin. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment on my videos. I just wanted to do a quick video on an update that just happened today at 7:15. And I need to clear up something, I don't remember if I said it or not. I thought this incident occurred on Saturday. Actually, it occurred yesterday morning. And the backlash that young woman got was so quick that here we are Tuesday, and this is the headlines. A white woman has apologized after calling police on a black man and saying there's an African American man threatening my life. This is according to CNN. A white woman has apologized for calling police on a black man in Central Park on Monday after the two argued about her unleashed dog. Amy Cooper told CNN she wanted to publicly apologize to everyone. "I am not a racist. I did not mean to harm that man in any way," she said, adding that she also didn't mean any harm to the African American community. She was walking her dog Monday when Christian Cooper, no relation of course, was bird watching at a wooded area of Central Park called the Ramble. Amy Cooper and Chris Cooper are not related. I just shared that. They both told CNN the dispute began because Amy Cooper's dog was not on a leash. Dogs are supposed to be leashed at all times in the Ramble, according to the park's website. The dog has been surrendered to the shelter he was adopted from days earlier, while the dispute is addressed, according to a Facebook post from Abandoned Angels Cocker Spaniel Rescue Inc. The dog is now in our rescue's care, and he is safe and in good health, the post said. Christian Cooper recorded video in part of their encounter and posted it on Facebook, where it has since been shared more than 2,000 times. "I'm taking a picture and calling the cops," Amy Cooper is heard saying in the video. "I'm going to tell them that there's an African American man threatening my life." The New York Police Department told CNN when officers responded, neither Christian Cooper nor Amy Cooper were present. No arrest or summons were made, according to NYPD. "I think I was just scared," Amy Cooper said. "When you're alone in the Ramble, you don't know what's happening. It's not excusable. It's not defensible." She told CNN that since the video was posted, her entire life is being destroyed right now. She's been placed on administrative leave by her employer, investment company Franklin Templeton. "We take these matters very seriously, and we do not condone racism of any kind. While we are in the process of investigating the situation, the employee involved has been put on administrative leave," the company statements read. The incident is being pointed out as to another example of white people calling the police on black people, on African Americans for mundane things. "I videotaped it because I thought it was important to document things," Christian Cooper said. "Unfortunately, we live in an era with things like Ahmaud Arbery, where black men are seen as targets. This woman thought she could exploit that to her advantage, and I wasn't having it." Asked if he'd accept her apology, Christian Cooper told CNN he would if it's genuine, and if she plans on keeping her dog on a leash in the Rambles going forward, then we have no issue with each other. What led up to the video? The incident began between 11:30 a.m. and 8 a.m. Monday morning, both parties told CNN Monday. Christian Cooper, who described himself as an avid bird watcher, was out birding in the Ramble. The area is a major birding hotspot, and it's on the Atlantic Flyway, he said. That's when he says he saw a dog off its leash. "That's important to us birders because we know that dogs won't be off leashes. We won't be off leash at all. And we can go there and see the ground-dwelling birds," Christian Cooper said. "People spend a lot of money and time planting in those areas as well. Nothing grows in a dog run for a reason." Amy Cooper tells CNN she was walking her unleashed dog knowing that it was against the rules. He was running in an open field. This man, he was bird watching. He came out of the bush, she said, adding that Christian Cooper was screaming at her. Christian Cooper said the dog was tearing through the planting, and he told Amy Cooper the dog needed to be on a leash. He said he was not screaming at Amy Cooper and was actually pretty calm. The two went back and forth about the dog leash. Christian Cooper, according to his Facebook post, then told Amy Cooper, look, if you're going to do what you want, I'm going to do what I want, but you're not going to like it. I didn't know what that meant. When you're alone in a wooded area, that's absolutely terrifying, right? Amy Cooper said. That's when Christian Cooper said he pulled out dog treats. He told CNN he keeps dog treats with him to get dog owners to put the dogs on leashes. Christian Cooper said dog owners, in his experience, hate it when a stranger feeds their dog treats and immediately restrains their dogs afterwards. Amy Cooper said when he was throwing them at her dog. Christian Cooper said he never threw any treats, and that's when he started recording the incident. Christian Cooper said on Facebook. What happened in the video? The video begins with Amy Cooper pulling her dog by the collar and telling Christian Cooper to stop recording. Please don't come close to me, Christian Cooper says as she approaches. Sir, I'm asking you to stop recording me, Amy Cooper says. He asked her again not to come close. That's when Amy Cooper says she's going to call the police. I'm going to tell them there's an African-American man threatening my life, she said. Please tell them whatever you like, Christian Cooper said. The video shows Amy Cooper on her phone. There's a man, African-American. He has a bicycle helmet, she says. He is recording me and threatening me and my dog. While she's on the phone, her dog appears to be straining and trying to get free while she tries to restrain it. I'm being threatened by a man in the rambles, she continues in an audibly distraught voice. Please send the cops immediately. The video ends with Christian Cooper saying thank you. Again, that was CNN. So, even when she's trying to apologize, she's still trying to blame him. She knew she was not supposed to have the dog, that she was supposed to have the dog on a leash, and she's still trying to blame the black man. Well, when you're in the rambles and you don't know what's gonna, you're not supposed to unleash your dog. Your dog is supposed to be on a leash in that area. So you decided you didn't want to follow directions. You don't like the rules don't apply to you. You can do whatever. And then when you're caught on this and you're told, you need to put the dog on a leash, instead of, you're right, I should just do that right now. I mean, the man was bird watching, and a free range dog. I mean, I don't know how to say it, but a dog off the leash. I was attacked by 3 dogs. I was attacked by 3 dogs. All 3 of them were not on a leash. Now, I wasn't in Central Park. I was actually walking home from work one day when I was a teenager and was attacked by 3 dogs. 2 of them were pit bulls and one was I want to say it wasn't a German Shepherd. It was like a collie. That's what it was, a collie. But the 3 dogs not on a leash and I wasn't the only one that was attacked by the pit bull. So I get it. Well, he was saying, dude, you need to put this dog on a leash. Dogs are dangerous. They're dangerous. And and she knew she was supposed to have that dog on a leash. And she was, no, I'm not going to have the dog on a leash. So when the dude comes out, he sees that. She didn't think anybody was around. She could do whatever she wanted to. She didn't have to follow the instructions and directions. No, you do have to follow instructions. Yeah, you do have to follow directions. So then that's the power she wanted to use. The lie, deception, obfuscation. She's still doing it in the apology. She's still doing it in the apology. She says he was screaming at me. I doubt very seriously this man was screaming at her. She's already lied. So she has to try to convince the world, well, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that, but I wasn't overreacting. He was being aggressive. No, you are the aggressor, Karen. You are. And that's the whole thing. And they follow the same playbook every time. What they don't understand is the world doesn't want to be bothered with that anymore. Where people used to care, because there's a reason why this behavior is so damn outrageously out of control. It's because it's been allowed to go on for so long. Now we have this thing called cell phones, not telephones. They've been around for a minute. But cell phones with cameras, they haven't. But now we got these things called cell phones with cameras. And now we can film you in your acting a zip damn monkey ass fool and show the world. I was under the impression this happened on a Saturday. This happened yesterday. And within hours, she was put on administrative leave. Within hours, she was, okay, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Yeah. You could have got this man killed. Do you not understand that? All because you wouldn't follow directions. But isn't that what we're seeing all across this country right now? People that don't want to put on masks. People that don't want to social distance. People that don't want to self-quarantine. The rules don't apply to them. Isn't that what we're seeing now? So this is not old. This is old behavior. This is nothing new. The thing that's new is people are tired of it. And we're videotaping it. And we're speaking out loud against it. And we're boycotting companies that now they're like, we don't want that smoke. We don't need that heat. And we will fire you. Now, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. But she's still blaming him. He was screaming at me. No, he wasn't. We all know he wasn't. He threw the treats at my dog. No, he didn't. We know he didn't. The reason why you're apologizing, you went viral. And your company saw it and instantly responded. And now people of course they found her on Instagram. Now that account no longer exists. You can't do the stuff you did before in this day and age cannot continue. But it is now a behavior and they don't think it's anything wrong. So when it becomes a behavior and you don't see the problem with it, you'll continue to do it until something happens. I remember I was taking a class on behavior modification. And this would be that there's the negative behavioral influences in enforcing things that happen that negatively enforce and influence your behaviors, and things that are positively that'll positively affect your behavior and influence your decisions. Well, she was allowed for a long time. Because this is work. She's done this before. She was quite comfortable in doing this. So she knows she's done this before. She's quite comfortable until a negative thing happened. Now, hopefully, she'll be able to switch this around and it become a lesson for real for her. That she'll never do this again to another person. Hopefully. Au revoir.